Best Shotguns for New Hunters 2025. Franchi Instinct L. Franchi falls under the Benelli canopy of brands, which also includes Uberti, Stoeger, and Chapius. It's considered their mid-level shotgun maker, but you get more than you pay for with just about any Franchi model, including the Instinct L. Available in 12 and 20 gauge, the monoblock barrel design is formed from a single piece of steel, which gives the over or under the added strength. This is critical to the functionality of the gun because it is under such duress when a shot shell is fired. The barrels fit snugly into the trunnion of the action, offering superb lockup when the over-under is loaded and closed. It's a light gun for a walnut and steel. Over, under. The 20 gauge weighs only 6.4 pounds. That makes the Instinct L an easy carry afield. The Prince of Wales pistol grip, stock and forend are checkered, so the gun is less likely to slip from your hands in inclement weather. Barrels come in 26 or 28-inch lengths with a vent rib and red fiber optic front sight. The receiver is case-hardened, auto-ejectors kick out spent hulls, and the single selective safety allows you to choose which barrel you want to shoot first. Once you fire a shell and open the action, the gun automatically goes back on safe, a handy feature for beginners. CZ'd Bobwhite G2. Side-by-sides were once the predominant choice of shotgun in America. But with the advancement in pump-action shotguns and John Browning's Auto 5, U.S. hunters began to gravitate towards repeaters. There has been a renaissance for double guns over the last decade, though, and some of them, like the CZ Bobwhite G2, are quite affordable. Offered in 12, 20, and 28 gauge, left-handed models are available too. The Bobwhite G2 uses double triggers, one to fire each barrel. Don't let this classic design scare you off. It's easy to operate. You simply pull the front trigger first, and if you need a second shot, move on to the rear trigger. The straight English stock is more in line with the way old double guns were built. Many modern shotguns, particularly autos and pumps, use a pistol grip stock. You shouldn't notice much of a difference of field. 5 flush-fitting chokes, C, IC, MIM, and F, are included with the G2, allowing you to shoot the Bobwhite on wild birds and clays. There are no auto-ejectors like you will find in the Franchi, only extractors so you can pull spent hulls from the chamber, which is beneficial if you reload shot shells. The rib along the 26 or 28-inch barrel is flat, slightly different from other shotgun platforms that typically use a ventilated rib. This setup lets you see more of the gun when it is mounted. It takes some adjustment if you have only shot vent rib shotguns. Henry Singleshot. Many young hunters grew up with a single-shot hammer gun in their hands like this one from Henry. They are simple, thus safer, to operate. A sensible choice for someone without much shooting experience. To load the Henry Singleshot, you push the lever located on the tang of the shotgun, so the action opens. Slide in a shot shell, close the breech, and the gun is on safe until you cock the hammer. When you're ready to fire, pull the hammer back and press the trigger. If the shotgun is cocked and you have not fired, just pull the hammer back, gently press the trigger, and ease the hammer forward. Don't go too fast or the firing pin will strike the primer and detonate the shot shell. The walnut pistol grip stock and forend are checkered. A thick rubber recoil pad is affixed to the buttstock, so heavy turkey loads and deer slugs don't pound your shoulder. The 26-inch blued steel barrel has a flat rib that leads into a standard brass bead at the muzzle. This model is available in 12 and 20 gauge plus 410 bore. It is an ideal rabbit or squirrel shotgun and can also be used for turkeys, deer, and bird hunting. And because you only get one shell, single shots teach new shooters to take their time and acquire the target before firing. Weatherby SA08. Compact. Soft-shooting 20-gauge gas-operated shotguns are ideal for young or small shooters because they produce little felt recoil and have the capability to deliver a higher percentage of pellets on target. Soft-shooting 20-gauge gas-operated shotguns are ideal for young or small shooters because they produce little felt recoil and have the capability to deliver a higher percentage of pellets on target than a 28 gauge or 410 bore. Weatherby's SA08 Synthetic Compact is one of my favorite guns that falls into this category. It runs on a dual valve system, has a short 12.5-inch length of pull and 24-inch barrel. The 3-inch gun weighs just under 6 pounds due to an aircraft-grade aluminum receiver. If you're looking for a dual-purpose shotgun, you can share with a son or daughter. The compact makes a great turkey gun for adults because of its short stock and barrel eye. It was a wonderfully accurate shotgun that only failed to cycle when extremely dirty. That version has been discontinued, but the compact is the next best option. Winchester SX4. The gas-driven Super X platform has been in production since the mid-1970s. It's a proven, soft shooting system that's ideal for new hunters because it's simple to use and versatile. To load the Winchester SX4, you pull the bolt backwards, drop a shot shell in the 3.5-inch chamber, and press the bolt release button on the right side of the receiver to send the shell into battery. Some shotguns have a button on the underside of the carrier or next to the trigger that you must press to open the bolt. Winchester removed that extra step in the process with the SX4 design. Because the SX4 is a gas gun, it mitigates felt recoil better than an inertia-driven autoloader that requires recoil to function properly. That makes shooting heavy, 2-ounce turkey loads more manageable for hunters of all sizes. You can use the 12-gauge variant for almost any type of hunting pursuit in North America outside of Western big game. There is also a 20-gauge model, and Winchester made a left-handed option for southpaws. Remington 870 Wingmaster. If you're going to buy a pump-action shotgun, it's tough to find one more reliable than the Remington 870 Wingmaster. This gun, the new Fieldmaster, and the now discontinued Express model are some of the most purchased shotguns in American history. Remington has sold over 11,870,000 since the Wingmaster debuted in 1950. The repeater is available in every gauge from 12 to .410 bore. There are over 15 different variations of the 870, including rifled deer barrels that can be swapped out for your smoothbore during whitetail gun seasons. Dual action bars work the bolt when you slide the forend to load and eject shells. The bars are nearly indestructible, though they can bend or warp over time. That isn't much of an issue because replacement parts are easy to come by. There may be no more durable shotgun than the 870. You can literally submerge this gun in water, load it, and fire rounds without issue. You might have to field strip it and wipe the gun down if the 870's action bars and chamber become coated in mud, but the pump will function with a quick cleaning.